guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to create a holiday kind of look, something that is more kind of like smoky, because the last look that I did was very colorful, like very colorful. So today I want to do something kind of more kind of like on the neutral kind of side, but kind of smoky, kind of sultry and sexy, and I don't know, something that it's just gonna make you feel like a badass, you know, like, yeah, bitch, I just arrived to the party. The party's gonna get started because, you know, I look hot. I feel like that's gonna be kind of the vibe of the look that I'm gonna be doing. Let's just get on with it. I started watching Lucifer. It's kind of a weird name. I started watching that and I'm hooked. I've been literally watching every single day. I felt like I was looking for a new series because I felt like I had nothing else to watch. And at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like the best. I don't know, at the beginning it didn't get me because I was kind of like, it's kind of like the same shit over and over again. Like, you know, with the guy who was kind of like, you know, falling for this human girl. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. If you haven't watched it, I think you would like it. But you kind of have to like allow it to actually like hook you, because for me, I mean, especially for me, it didn't really hook me at the beginning. Like, I was kind of like, I don't know, like, kind of bored, I guess would be the word. But then after a while, like, watching a few episodes, I got really into it. And like I said, now I can't stop watching it. It's kind of one of those shows that, well, at least for me, at the beginning, it was kind of like annoying. But now I like it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use this palette. This is the Urban Decay Heat palette, which is like old news now because makeup is literally like, there's like a new palette coming out every single day. Like more than one palette every single day. Like, it's crazy how much makeup comes out every week. Like, before I didn't used to follow the Trend Mood like page on Instagram. I'm gonna use Sauced, this shade right here first. Just picking that up on this e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm gonna start that on the crease. But yeah, I never really followed that page on Instagram, the Trend Mood page, and I started following it like probably like a couple months ago. And I think before that I didn't realize like how much makeup was coming out like literally every single day. But holy shit, like, you can't really keep up with makeup nowadays because it's literally there's something new coming out like all the time. And yeah, that's why I say this is old news, because this was it had such a hype. But there's new palettes every single time, so yeah, that's fun. I'm pretty much popping this all over the crease and a little bit above the crease because I do want this color to kind of show through. I'm thinking of doing like a halo eye. Now I'm trying to see if they have the shade that I had kind of swatched. Oh, the shade's sick. This one right here. But it's too smoky. I don't think I'm really feeling that smoky today. I wanted to use the shade from the So Jaded palette, the Smoky Quartz, which is such a gorgeous shade. There, you guys can see it. I think I'm gonna be using this shade because it's just so, look at that, it's so vibrant. And with these tones, with these like warm brownie orangey kind of tones, I feel like it's just gonna pop a lot. So we'll just use that one from that palette, okay, because there's nothing really like that on this palette. I'm gonna take a little bit of Cayenne, just this color right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on this brush, like literally a little bit, and I'm gonna start kind of putting this on the outer part of the eye. Now when I start with deeper kind of tones or more pigmented kind of shades, I do kind of take like a lighter hand just so that I don't have as much pigment on there, and then I start blending it out. It's so crazy. I don't know why I don't use this palette that much, but it's been kind of like a rare occasion when I use this palette. But it works really well. Like the colors are pigmented. It blends really well. Like there's no issues. I think I just have to kind of be in the mood for the kind of warmy kind of colors, you know? And I am gonna be creating kind of like a halo, so I'm patting this on the inner corner and outer part of the eyelid. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take Chaser, which is the shade right here. I'm gonna take that to just kind of help blend here at the brow bone. This is usually my #1 tip whenever you're like, you know, trying to blend this as seamlessly as possible. Just use like a lighter shade, either like a bone kind of shade or something like that, and it'll help you blend this a little bit better. There's this other shade on here which is called Scorched, which is gorgeous, but it would take me on a completely different direction. Like, do you guys see that? So this is kind of the shade that I want to use. It's kind of difficult. Which one should I use? What to do? What to do? Okay, let's try deepening. Let's try deepening out the outer V a little bit more. So I'm gonna take En Fuego and Ashes, which are these two shades right here. I'm just gonna mixing the two a little bit. I'm gonna start patting this on this outer part just a little bit. I'm trying to not apply too much because I don't want it to be like super dark. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing, to be quite honest. Like, I'm just kind of going with it, but like I kind of have an idea. But you know, when it comes to makeup, you kind of just, you have an idea, but then you see other colors and you're like, no, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take just like a concealer brush, and I'm gonna cut. Well, no, I'm not gonna cut the crease. No, I'm just gonna cut right here on the center. Just gonna apply a very tiny amount of concealer. I'm not applying like a ton because I just wanted to kind of clean up a little bit here, you know? And for the metallic kind of shade to kind of have something to stick to. But you don't want to apply too much, just a tiny bit. I always go over kind of with my finger. Just like that. Now I'm debating whether or not to go with Scorched, which is this shade right here. Which I think I'm going to. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna take my finger and just pat that right on the center. And get hella fallout, because why not? Oh, that's a gorgeous shade. So pretty. And then I'm gonna take the blending brush that I was using. I'm just gonna kind of go over the edges a little bit. Kind of blend it in. Now it's pretty, I just don't know if it's like as vibrant as I would like it to be. You know? I think let's try a little bit of the So Jaded palette, the Smoky Quartz color, this one right here. I'm just gonna take a very light amount, like almost, I'm trying to get not that much. I'm just gonna tap off the excess on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take that and just kind of go over it. Specifically right on the center. Okay, let's darken things up a little bit because right now, like it looks nice, but I want to darken it up a little bit. So, oh my god, I'm like looking for this brush and it's right on my hand. I'm gonna take En Fuego, which is more of like a red tone kind of shade. This one right here. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take quite a bit on the brush, and I'm gonna start patting it right on this outer V. Patting motions at first just to kind of pack on the pigment where I want it, and then I'm going to start with such a soft pressure blending out the edges. I'm just going to kind of build it up. Here on the edges, I'm actually gonna take that other brush that I was using before, and just this brush is gonna help me blend a little bit better. This one is more for like precise, kind of where I want the color to be. I feel like this shade kind of changes. It's not the exact. I feel like it's not as red tone as what it seems like here. So I'm gonna take Heat Devil, which is the shade right here. It's a little bit more of like an orangey, kind of terracotta kind of shade. I feel like this one might be a little bit better. And then again, like I said, you always want to have two brushes just to kind of help you blend everything out. I'm going to take a little bit of my Precious by the So Jaded, which is that bone shade right here. It's a matte color. I'm just going to take that and help me blend a little bit here on the brow bone. Also just to kind of lighten that up a little bit to highlight it. Just like that. I think I'm gonna go over again with Scorched. Just a little bit. I really want it to look like orangey kind of toned on there, you know? I'm gonna be cleaning up kind of like, you know, all of this fallout, because I do have a lot of fallout, and doing the other eye off camera, and I'll probably do like a base or something, and then I'll come back and we can do the lower lash line. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing like a liner. It might be nice with this look, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so we back. I did do kind of like a full face. I was feeling like putting a bunch of makeup on my face, like a full glam. And I think for a holiday kind of makeup look, you want to definitely, you know, just kind of put yourself together a little bit more, you know? I mean, if you want to do like a natural kind of finish on your face, go ahead. But I was just in the mood to like do a full face today. So yeah, my face is done. The eyes, I was debating whether or not to do an eyeliner, and I think I like it like this. I don't think an eyeliner is gonna go with it. Like I feel like I just like how it's kind of vibing like this. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. But I did want to pop on something in the inner corner. Like I definitely want my inner corner to be like really bright. So I think I might take Pearl because it kind of has like a golden kind of undertone, like a very bright gold. It's like a whitey gold. So let's pop that in the inner corner. Let's pop that in the inner corner. Or Moonstone. Moonstone is pretty too, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go work with Pearl. And really pop that in there. Yeah, you see, like that just brings me to life. Yes, love that. Just kind of pulls everything together because it's so smoky, and then the inner corner is just like, hey, I'm an angel. Oh my god, I love that. You know what? This look is like super easy to do, but I feel like it just looks, it looks so, like it took such a long time, but it actually doesn't take that much time to do because you're basically using just a couple of matte shades, which you can use like 2, and then the center, which you just use like a metallic kind of like coppery kind of shade, and that's it. Like you're good to go like that. That's it, literally that's it. And on the lower lash line, I also kept it bare because I don't know, I'm digging the way this is looking, just like that. I feel like maybe a little bit of something underneath there might be good. Let's just take a little bit of Oblo. Let's take this color right here, which is kind of like the second darkest. Second darkest, is that even a word? And I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that right on the under the lower lash line, just so that it doesn't look, just so that it doesn't look kind of odd. Yeah, that's good. That's literally all I need and all I want on the lower lash line. You can definitely smoke it out more if you want. Like you can pop those other shades that we had on the top lash line underneath there, but I like it like that. Yes, I like it. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this look. I really like it. I feel like it's so nice for the holidays. If you want to put yourself a little bit more together, you know, you want to look nice, you want to look kind of like, you know, kind of sexy or whatever, I feel like this look is perfect, and it's super easy to create. Like it doesn't take, you know, it doesn't take that long or that much skill. Like just take your time blending those colors, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy. Do a face that you like, use the products that you like, and you're good to go. So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you like these type of looks, like these kind of tones. They're more like warm tones. I feel like that this is kind of like the vibe that a lot of people go for, but surprisingly I don't use, I mean, whenever I do like kind of like a more dramatic look, I do more kind of like colorful and kind of different kind of tones, but I really like the way this looks, so I might be playing more with these kind of shades. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video.